guess.
Well, most people don't feel much of any detox effects, which is good.
Okay.
But the people who are, but people who are truly toxic from a lot of environmental exposure, cigarette smoking, or alcohol, fatty liver disease, inflammatory foods, they tend to have a little bit of a detoxification reaction because hemp oil activates phase 2 of the liver detox pathway. And phase 2 is really the activation and recognition and binding of a lot of toxins. And if the body can't eliminate it properly, or someone has like chronic constipation, bile tract disease, and that toxin you get kind of cycled through, and we call that toxin cycling. And some people can have an initial stage where people are kind of cycling toxins because the toxins are being activated and recognized by the liver much in higher rates than what's able to be eliminated into the bile duct, and then you poop it out.
Right.
And some people who have their gallbladder surgically taken out can have issues with this.
Okay.
Because the gallbladder is needed to eject the bile and into the bowel, and there's a slower rate of that, then people can have more of a detoxification reaction.
So let me ask then, if somebody, because I know I have some clients that no longer have a gallbladder.
Yeah.
Do you recommend that they not use hemp oil then, or
I think they should use a different hemp oil, which is the liposomal hemp oil.
the liposomal?
Yeah, the liposomal hemp
Okay.
oil, nano-particle liposomal hemp oil that we're talking about from Prima Body, that's invented by Christopher Shade of Quicksilver Laboratories. The reason I say that is because a lot of the bottle is actually phosphatidylcholine, and it's IV grade, like European high grade phosphatidylcholine in really small nanoparticles. And phosphatidylcholine is able to go into the hepatobiliary duct, the liver and gallbladder, and able to stabilize the liver membranes, making it better, able to increase the biliary flush, if you will, and allows the bile to have a free floating effect, so for it to bind up toxins and flow out into the bowels, you eliminate it through the bowels. And so those people without gallbladders, they can't flush out the gallbladder because there's no gallbladder, but they can stabilize the membranes of their liver, and the liver will produce the bile, and it goes into the bile duct, and it can still go out even without the ejection, even without the ejection properties of the gallbladder, because your gallbladder literally ejects and contracts and then goes through the bile duct and goes into the small bowel and you eliminate it.
I see.
And so should they use hemp oil? Yeah, they can, absolutely. I think the liposomal nanoparticle hemp oil is a much better option because that phosphatidylcholine is able to deliver that not only into cellular membranes, stuff like that, but it's able to deliver it into the bile, help with the detox reaction.
Two things. So you don't recommend a tincture kind?
No, it can work well. It can. It depends on the person too.
Okay.
Depends on how the oil is extracted. Depends on a lot of different things. But the name of the game is bioavailability, right?
Okay.
So you want the hemp oil and you want the cannabinoids to be highly bioavailable, meaning that your body can use a big portion of it to activate certain receptors. The way that your body communicates with each other is through activation and upregulation of certain receptors. And the more bioavailable a substance is, then the faster and the longer the receptors can be activated to allow a downstream process to happen, right? And so someone was asking me, do the milligrams matter? This one, the Prima Body oil is 16 milligrams per 2 cc's. They're like, well, 16 milligrams, that's not a whole lot, right? Well, you can't really compare milligram to milligram if it's not in a nanoparticle. Is because that 16 milligrams can carry you really, really far compared to something that's a few hundred milligrams and have only 6 to 10% bioavailability at best. And you don't have a high velocity curve of receptor saturation, so your downstream effect of the cannabinoids may not be as robust. So the name of the game is bioavailability. It's not about the milligram percentage, and it's all about how fast and how effective the receptors get saturated.
Okay, can we look at the phosphatidylcholine for our viewers who don't know what that is and need to know more about it?